What's up, world? It's Snarky here. Today I'm going to talk about this guy named Matt Forney. He's a writer and/or the creator of Return of the Kings. I guess a social justice warrior, white knight type of website. Um, the article in which I found by just typing in MGTOW into the Google search. It was about six. It was in the top 10. It was about six articles down, and it was titled "Why Men Going Their Own Way Is No Way for Men to Go: The Creeping Cult of Male Loserdom." Uh, this piece of work or writing that Matt's produced is it's quite funny. Um, I'm not MGTOW. I guess I'd be considered a purple pillar. I'm somewhere in between. I do understand the trials and tribulations that a MGTOW has gone through. That's why they're doing what they're doing. I can see why some feel that would be necessary. With that being said, Matt feels that apparently MGTOW is something what he likes to call the Lonely Hearts Club, the garbage of the male species. Uh, that that title right there, I don't think he likes being a man personally. He sees it as somehow it's something not to be glorified. Similar to how men are depicted on television to be blithering idiots. The way Matt writes about men is quite interesting. He goes on to say that MGTOW men are usually virgins, repellent losers, and the rejects of Western society. These are three terms that he also goes on to use to depict what a MGTOW is. He also says foolishness along the lines of MGTOW denies the fundamentals of human behavior. So I guess he's saying somewhere in there that if you do go MGTOW, you're not having sex with women. And from my understanding, MGTOW isn't an all-out ban on women. It's a certain type of woman that men should typically avoid. And the funny part of that is that type of woman makes up the majority of the female population. So for a MGTOW, when they look out into male-female relations, they don't see very many positive faces that they would want to talk to, regardless of how cute the woman looks and how great she smells and how much money she may have. She's probably batshit crazy. Even my girl, who I love dearly, from time to time she's batshit crazy, and men, if you're being honest, you have to admit to that truth. If you have a sister, an aunt, your mother, your grandmother, you know that at no point in time can you predict or tell when she may not be who she's supposed to be. Moving on. He also uses a term for MGTOW or men going their own way, perma virgins, and that again, he has this focus on the fact that MGTOW does say that they should abstain from sex, or not even sex, but just cut women out completely. And I think what he's failing to understand that MGTOW isn't a cult. He paints it that way, but it's not a cult. MGTOW is adaptable to each man's life and his lifestyle. Um, with the main focus though is not to be used. We are not tools. We are not utilities. We're not here to open bottles and open doors and feed her compliment after compliment for mediocre behavior. That's just not what it's about. It's supposed to be about relationships, male or female, or if you're you know working or whatever. It's supposed to be 50-50. No one should be taking advantage of anyone. Uh, and women right now they're absolutely selfish. They they want to destroy men. When I look out there, it seems it's cold. It looks like a battlefield, and men are falling to the wayside. They are killing themselves at a high pace. They're breaking the bank just to keep these women happy. Meanwhile, she's out. She's out every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. God forbid she stays home on a Sunday. Girls' night this, girls' night that. You know, it gets to be. It gets a little much at the end of the day. So MGTOW men, you guys need to watch out. There are men that are actively trying to shit in your cereal. They're painting it as some kind of evil, dirty cult where the random guy named Jimmy's in his basement whacking off to hentai and anime characters, and that's not the case. MGTOW is totally adaptable to your lifestyle, from what I understand, and that lifestyle is whatever it is you want. You want to fuck bitches? Go ahead. You don't want to? You don't have to. But when you're engaged with a female in any form, just make sure she's not trying to take advantage of you. That's all MGTOW is saying. Don't get walked all over. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for listening. Snarky out.